The actual question isn't, when will the San Antonio Spurs deal Kawhi Leonard? No, it's actually this query: what the heck is going on with the San Antonio Spurs trading Kawhi Leonard? We don't really know the full answer to that one, do we? And that question begets a bunch more, reminding us just how bizarre this mess is. Here's why it's so weird. 1. We don't truly know anything about his injury, and do the Spurs truly know? Remember, head coach Gregg Popovich had this to say when asked if Leonard would return before the end of the season: "You'll have to ask Kawhi and his outside medical group that question." Popovich told reporters. "So far, they say that he's not ready to go, so we can't do anything until that happens, and then we would have to decide what's going on from there. That's the first thing that has to happen." The follow-up question was key, as Popovich was asked if there was any value in having Leonard on the bench with his teammates even if he's not playing. He's rehabbing right now in New York, trying to get healthy." Popovich replied. Leonard returned from a right thigh injury in December but played only 9 games in 2017-18. A month later, poof, he's gone for the rest of the year, with reports about his rehab, rifts with teammates and coaches, and whether this whole thing is about more than his injury. 2. He apparently hid from the Spurs while in New York City. ESPN's Spurs reporter Michael Wright said this on a recent back-to-back podcast. There was a point during his rehab process in New York that some of the Spurs brass went out to see him in New York. As soon as those guys arrived to the building, Kawhi's people grabbed him and sequestered him to another part of the building. And so, the Spurs people couldn't even see him. These are the types of things that are going on that people don't necessarily know about. That's super weird. 3. He's turning down $219 million. He's qualified to sign one of those massive deals given to megastars who fit certain criteria, but only with the Spurs. It seems like Leonard doesn't care about that, or that his relationship with San Antonio is so bad that he won't re-sign there for even that massive amount. 4. Did you ever imagine the Spurs having any internal strife? The Spurs culture, from the front office on down, has always been coveted by the NBA. It's no wonder the list of ex-Spurs coaches and suits around the league is a long one. And the players from the 2000s teams, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Bruce Bowen, etc., all seem to fall in line and do their jobs. They're the New England Patriots of the NBA. Leonard seemed to be cut from the same cloth. He put his head down and worked, so much so that he barely tweeted or even smiled. He was supposed to be the thread that wound around another contending Spurs team. Now, he's the force that could break them apart for a rebuild. 5. Where is he, anyway? This tweet and thread sums it up. When was the last time anyone actually saw Kawhi Leonard with their own eyes? InsideHoops.com NBA, at Inside Hoops, July 3, 2018. He's been working out at the Torrey Garden Apartments in San Diego. His trainer owns the gym there. "I was there all last week. Tears of joy." Rodolfo Espinoza, at Simply Rodolfo, July 6, 2018. 6. The last time we heard from Leonard, he said there was no friction. Asked if his course of treatment has created friction between him and the "I don't feel like nothing was friction. I talk to Pop every day. He knows what the progressions were. He knew what I am doing the whole entire time." Tom Orsburn, at Tom_Orsburn, March 7, 2018. In the 24th of July 365 News era, we're so used to athletes speaking their minds daily or posting on social media to show us what they're up to. But Leonard is from another era. The one time he spoke to the media in recent months, we got a denial and not much more, which further muddles the situation. 7. Even experts have never seen anything like this. Just ask Tim Legler.